All right, and we are live. Whoa, there we go. Nice, nice, nice. The word's so nice, I say it twice. Thrice, I guess. Okay, I'm just trying to get chat up and running here. Okay. Good. Okay, so how do I pop out my chat here? There we go. Awesome. Okay. When last we joined our hero, bum bum bum. So I got the force pull working on these for single player mode yesterday. I want to add a score display in here. And I think that will just be a copy of one of these guys. There we go. Oh. Apparently I don't want to focus on that by accident. And apparently it is completely flipped somehow. Which usually means something along the path is weirdly rotated. There we go. We'll just get that tucked in there. Good. Now we'll crank up those edges and we will just fit that score display right in there. And let's change the color. To a nice glowy bright green. Change the name to podium score, and then on the game manager we're going to go into that and we're going to add a spot for the podium score. And we'll actually just set that to what's it called? Not a game object, but a it's a text field, but it's not an input text. It's let's just see here, Text Mesh Pro. See if that carries over. It doesn't. Alright, so let's just see here. There we go. Now it'll work. Good. So now when we update the score, good. All right, so now that score should update properly. Now, one thing that I do feel like I need to do is the screen space reflections are not working very well. When you're in the VR, the screen space reflection is really causing some weird issues with visibility. So we're going to go in and we're going to take off the screen space right now because it's painful. I'll have to do something. Oh, it's just so pretty. we're gonna have to live without it. Honestly, like that screen space reflection is such a killer. Okay, so the ambient occlusion doesn't seem to do anything. Unfortunately, we're going to have to do without the screen space reflection. When we get back to phase intro, we're going to do streamer round score equals 0. We're going to set the podium text and okay. Oh, I have coffee. Why am I not drinking my coffee? What is wrong with me? Hey, Frankie, how's it going? Oh, that just fixed my day. Bought a coffee and got into coding and completely forgot I had it. Oh, now all I want to do is drink that coffee. All I want to do is drink coffee. Alright, so these shields you'll see here, those now have like a force pull on them. So you can kind of reach out and grab and they'll pull towards you. I'm just adding in a score display for the player. Maybe a light blue is better. There, that'll be a little bit glowy. And and I was adding in new things for the host to say, so I added in the ability for him to so I added in the ability for the host to select from a random batch of things, so so he doesn't always say the same thing every single time you go through a round. That'll let me build up a whole list of things to keep his voice a variety. All right, so there we go. Press any button to start. Like, it feels like these things, I think they're probably baked right now, these lights. They're mixed. Almost feels like those should all be just real-time lights, because they should focus on things, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. And, oh, and I need to change his mouth, because right now it's going the wrong way. So let me just start it up here.
I don't want to talk about the weather. I want to talk about the category.
So if you look at his mouth there, you can see they're actually like, when he says stuff, it's changing on the wrong axis. So I need to check those things out. So he has this spectrum here. The bar prefab is this tooth. And the bar Y scale, it's almost like... There we go. That's all it is. So I just need to change this to 0, and that should work. Let's see. But then I'm going to have to change his smile animation.
You can pick your friends, and you
there we go. That's how his mouth's supposed to work.
I want you to pick a category.
Good. Okay, and now let me just check his smile animation, because I bet you that's wrong now. Host face. Okay, so his happy animation. Let's go back to the scene and open our animation for the game show guy. Host idle. Happy. Let's see. Oh, those go up, but the simple spectrum, what value is changing there? The spectrum bend angle. Okay, so in order to test this, I've got to go back in, and we've got to look at the host and change the spectrum bend angle and see what that. I think his animation is setting that. Back to 0, yeah. So I need to find a way to make him happy. Because I'm happy I belong. If you feel like happiness is the truth. Or in this case, if you feel like happiness is his tooth. Okay, and so let's go into our update here. So we're just gonna, when I release the key, I'm gonna tell the host to play his smile animation. Oh, here we go. Host, play animation, happy. Alright. Now I should just be able to hit S and he'll smile. Smile for me, bro! Smile for me, bro! He ain't smiling. It's trying to make him smile. So that usually means that the host isn't hooked up somehow. Ah, see, there it is. So there he is. Okay, now it should work. I don't know how he got unhooked, but whatever. And that says to me that probably it's turning the wrong way. So his eyebrows went up, but the bend angle didn't change. Oh, maybe I put in the wrong thing. Let me see. It's supposed to be game show guy, not... It is. Okay, that's weird. Okay, so that's weird. Hey. Oh. I was just wondering where my music was, and then I realized it's... Ah, there we go. A moment without music is like a moment without... music, I guess. What else is like it? Coffee, happiness. Ah. Yum 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 yum. Okay, so his audio's working, his mouth is working, that bend is not working though. I wonder if it's somehow related to... So it goes up to 70 for the bend angle. On the idle, There we go, bar curve angle. We'll give him a light smile the whole way through. We'll just see how that looks when we first start up. So it is animating, but it doesn't look like it's actually doing anything, so let's move to that frame. We'll set it to like 200. Good, okay. That didn't seem to take effect. Okay, so let's see what the bend angle looks like right now. Huh. Let's set it to 30 to start. Oh, there we go. So, yeah, so you can see it pretty clearly there that it's actually bending the wrong way, which is why I had it rotated 90 degrees to begin with. So how do we make this guy smile without rotating those? Honestly, we probably just need to create our own script for this. As sad as it may be, it's weird. The color still isn't actually working. It's staying red. I wonder if that's, you know what it is? That's the prefab. The prefab is red. That's what's going on there. So, and I think it's It's because this scale needs to be different. I really just need to create a tooth that's the right size. 0.11, 0.05. All right, let's just go into Blender and try this. So all we really need to do is create a material for this. Tooth. We'll set the tooth to white. Good. And then we're going to change the scale to like 0.1, 0.1, 0.1. And then I think Z is, yeah, so let's just zoom in here. There, that looks good. So, apply rotation and scale. And we're going to save this as tooth. Now, was there anything special on the tooth that I needed to look at? Not really. So, now on the spectrum teeth, I want to go into the models. There's my tooth. Oh, it looks like it might be rotated improperly, so we'll just have a look at that. Nope, that's good. Let's just check the size of that compared to his face and see if we need to adjust the scale. Because there should be 10 of these in a row in his mouth without scaling. That is not going to happen. That's better. Okay, good. So let's take that tooth and we'll add it to the spectrum teeth. So first in our models, we're going to copy this. Actually, let's just move it right into the prefabs. Good. And on spectrum teeth, we're going to put in the new tooth. So we're going to have to mess with this. Did I have some viewers yesterday? A couple. Not a whole load, but okay, so now you can see here our teeth have, why do I only have one tooth? That's bizarre. Weird, I'm not getting any errors. and yet it's only generating one tooth. And that tooth is miles away. What's this? Oh, that's nothing to worry about. Score's being set properly, but his teeth are all messed up. I just punched my host in the teeth. Alright. Yeah, his tooth is weirdly stuck out in the middle of nowhere, and alright, so we just extracted that tooth. I just said we extracted the tooth. Ah, that's funny. Painful. Programming is painful. Alright. So, that put the tooth in the middle of his face, at least. It's pink for some reason. But I wonder if that's because... Let's just see here. So it's not scaling them at all. Alright, let's update that. Okay, so there's my tooth. It is tiny. It is a tiny tooth that is hard to focus on. There we go. And we're going to remove the animator from it. We've got a tooth mesh, a mesh renderer. I don't want it to cast shadows. We're going to set it to the extracted tooth material. And we might set a little bit of emission on that. Okay. Now let's go into our prefabs. We'll call it tooth prefab just so that I know I'm picking the right thing here. Still only generating one tooth. Okay, so it is throwing an error. So it's throwing an error here. Bar 1 materials equals bar clone. Transform, get child 0, get component. Oh. Let's try that. I bet you that's something that even that I changed too. Messing with someone else's script, it's all my fault. It wasn't me. Okay, I have the right number of teeth now. Okay, so what's the spacing on these right now? Wow. That's a bizarre little mouth I've created. All right, let's go. So now that I know that it's working slightly, now we can go in and adjust the rest of the values. So, let's see here. Color settings, use gradient. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, and all right. So we got rid of the spectrum bend, so now we'll be able to see how the spacing is. Okay, the spacing is just a hair too much. His face is like spread out over miles. Almost there. Oh, I also increased the number to 20, and I don't need to do that. I only need 10. Let's see how that looks. Okay, 0.985 maybe? Show me the host. Oh. Oh, that's pretty close. 975 maybe? Stop moving! Oh, I guess I could just turn off his moving. There we go. That's easier. Oh, that's fine, Frankie. I'm kind of feeling a little done with that. I'm sorry to say, but my giveaways have not gone remarkably well. And so I think I'm kind of done giving stuff away for now. All right, so that looks pretty good. I almost feel like okay, so I'm going to copy these values and I'm going to paste them back in. Paste component values. Okay, good. So that has put them in the right place now. Now the other thing I need to do is just slide them over a little bit. It's a little bit of both, Frankie. It's partially because of the Steam cards, but it's also partially like, you know, I've had some comments across social media of my contests being an attempt to buy viewers, which in a way they are. But I mean, the truth is that the results of the contests were I gave a fair amount of stuff away, and just didn't see a whole lot of, you know, so I think I'm gonna figure out a new process for giveaways. I didn't see a lot of like new viewers. I had, you know, 1,000 entries in like $100 Steam gift card contest. I don't know that anyone from that bothered to even check out the stream or anything, and it feels like I wanna try and earn my viewers in a more natural way, and then work out more ways to reward loyal and subscribers. And that's, you know, just going forward, it feels like that's a better way to go about it. So, and I feel like I could do it in a much more creative way. And I may change my mind on that, but Sorry, my audio is jumping all around here.
I don't want to talk about the weather. I want to talk about the category.
He is not. Now those things aren't scaling. What could be... Yeah, it's hard to see the value in it, and I feel like I had a lot of I faced a lot of flack over it. Like the big thing was when that one person was like demanding their prize after I got you know, the Steam cards stolen. I was like, well, all right, that's, you know, thanks for all the sympathy. But okay, so I'm going to play around with these and just see what some of the values do as I... Okay, so the bar X scale is exactly what I thought it would be. It's just making the thing skinnier. So what I need to do is, all right, so I need to set it up so that when I hit S, he says something. For now, just so that nope, not simple spectrum. On the game timeline, I want to... There we go. I just need an audio manager. Good. Hopefully that isn't one that I've killed, but... This will be the easiest way to test it. Okay, let's kill his nav mesh agent so he isn't running around again. There we go. And in the camera system, let's just delete all these because those will come back as soon as... Good. So now okay. And let's zoom this in. So I can see them adjusting there, but it's not quite working. Okay, I can see them wiggling a bit there. I wonder if it's the bar Y scale. Oh, they're going up and down. So what happens if the spectrum bend angle changes? Okay, so if we go like 40 on these, no idea why the color isn't working. But okay, that's not bad, actually. Still don't know why the color's not working. Okay, and what's the depth on those guys? Yeah, see, so that's... Yeah, that's really weird. Okay, so... Okay, so let's copy these settings. Set this one to 90 here. And then the angle should work when we tell him to smile. And... I don't know why the color's not working. So it looks like there's like a material valid here. Property to ID value. Oh, material value ID, not material valid. Oh, that's so funny. That looks like valid until you see that that's a capital I, and then it's like the ID of it. Bizarre. All right. Good to know. let's just log it. We don't need a warning. All right, so that should tell us what that material value ID is. Oh, that's weird. Oh! There we go. I forgot to change my values. Okay, so it is getting a material value. Oh, I bet you that I need to set a shader on it. So let's go to the tooth prefab. Find this shader. Lightweight gradient lerp. Yes. See? That would be something that I would have known. Ah. Okay, have a look. Now. Yep. Oh, that's something I would have known if I read the manual. Hurrah! Okay, so now we can change that to like 1. Come on, focus on the host. Getting sick of hearing that yet? I am. Oh, don't crash. Alright, there we go. We'll just make it a nice linear. Alright, so on the attack, let's go to 0.8, and on the decay, I'll 0.3. Okay, that's good. And maybe a little bit lower on the attack, 0.5. Okay. Yeah, I liked it better the previous way. Alright, let's see where our camera is here. Okay, good. Let's turn his navigation off. Oh, no, no, no. Hard to nail this guy down sometimes. Alright, good. Turn off his navigation. Ah, quick. Where is he? Oh. Okay, now turn on the host camera, and we can actually test this guy. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go on the spectrum here. We're going to change this curve so that it attacks much higher. There we go. And let's start it with like, let's go like yellow to blue and see how that looks. Not bad. That curve seems... Oh, it didn't change. Okay, good. And then let's change the high frequency trim just a little bit more. We'll put it at 0.5. That's it. Just finicky playing with values. That's not bad. Let's switch it to like a blue to ready orange and see how that works. Cool. Yeah. I think I'd like it to be more like the color of his chest, though, which is a bit more of a purpley tone. Like a steely sort of. Let's try that. There. Okay, that seems good. Okay, I'm gonna stop fiddling with this. I'm gonna copy that and paste the values in. Nice. Okay, and if I change the spectrum bend angle now. Oh, yeah, see, the spectrum bend angle is wrong. Oh, no. Yeah, it seems like it's bending up the right way. Man, it almost looks like he has a mustache now. Oh, well. Anyway. Enough playing with your robot's mouth is something that you would only say to people who buy expensive dolls. Alright. Good. So let's test out the force pull. Make sure that's working properly. Oh, and on the danger thing, on the danger object single player, there's a defender spawner. I want to set that further out so it's not spawning right in front of the player, so that they kind of have to force pull. Good. Where's my hands? Hands? There they are. So if I reach out, I can, like, I should be able to pull things in. Nice. There we go.
I don't want to talk about the weather. I want to talk about the category.
Alright, let's go for cartoons.
I'm a afraid that isn't the correct
Oh yeah, it was Cleveland.
that will cost you in the danger round.
Oh! Come on! Come to Dad! There we go! One shield up. Oh! Whoa!
I don't want to talk about the weather. I want to talk about the category. Screaming.
Oh! Wow, those shields don't last long. Wow, that beeping noise is so annoying. Oh! Okay, the beeping noise has to go.
Your time with us is at an end.
Okay, that was good. Pretty good test. I think we're getting pretty close. Now I need to do some audio work because the audio is kind of terrible. And really annoying over time. And the character needs to be scaled with the person's height so that you're... Yeah, so I need to scale the character height to meet the person's height because right now it looks really wonky. But yeah, I think it's going pretty good. I think on that note, I will call it for today. Go get a coffee refill. Hopefully the other side's open. If not, I might run across to Tim Hortons. But yeah, that's good. Let me check messages. See if any of my coworkers are coming in today. Hard to tell. Alright, thanks for joining me today, and it is time to go.